Sunny skies to the afternoon. That high 86. For the daytime hours in the IE area, sunny skies at high 89. And for the daytime in the Coachella Valley, sunny high 96. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Glad to have each and every one of you with us. Our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope TV, LinkedIn Live audience as well. However you're tuning in, we appreciate you. On today's show, we'll be talking about some of the latest stories, including a couple that make you go, what is going on in the world? And have they found what I think would... I don't know how to say this, but there are some people that you don't want to say anything because you don't know the culture. You don't know if it's something that people need to simply get their head wrapped around, or if it's something that they just simply say, sure, let's try anything to come up with a COVID cure. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there that's looking at one of the news stories. I think he might want to share it. Not I, though, because... I don't think that I can. I'm Jesse. What's going on over there?
Good morning. Yeah, no, you know what? You traumatized me with that story.
I did not traumatize you. I was surprised this was on ABC's one of the top stories.
Usually, there very few times that you'll catch me, like, you'll make my jaw drop with a story in the morning. You're like, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Go look at this. I'm like, okay. So, yeah. I don't even know where to start with this one.
Maybe we should save it. Just, but people, there is obvious, things that you want to use your head with, and then there's other things that you just kind of want to say, no, let's just not. And this is the headline. I'll help you out, Jesse. People in one part of India are covering themselves in cow dung and urine as they believe it protects them from COVID-19. Doctors are proclaiming there is no scientific evidence. You know what? I think it's easier to just share it versus looking at it, because I looked at it and you said that you were hoping that was mud wrestling. It's not mud wrestling, Jesse. It's not.
Yeah, I thought I was like, okay, are they mud wrestling to get rid of coronavirus? No, I don't know the culture over there, but apparently, yeah, rubbing yourself with feces and urine is supposed to help. I don't know. I'm not willing to risk it or try it. So, hey, if it works.
I love those from India. I've got friends from India. I have neighbors. I would hope they would not do this. Doctors in India are warning against the practice of using cow dung in the belief it will ward off COVID-19, saying there is no scientific evidence for its effectiveness and that it risks spreading other diseases. The coronavirus pandemic has brought about a lot of devastation in India, with 22.66 million cases, 246,116 deaths reported so far. Experts say actual numbers could be 5 to 10 times higher. Citizens across the country are struggling to find hospital beds, oxygen, or medicines, leaving many to die for lack of treatment. Some believers, though, have been going to cow shelters once a week to cover their bodies in cow dung and urine in the hope it will boost their immunity against or help them recover from the coronavirus. Now, in Hinduism, the cow is a sacred symbol of life and the earth, and for centuries, Hindus have used cow dung to clean their homes. Oh God, I got no question. And for prayer rituals, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself on that. Believing it has therapeutic and antiseptic properties. Gautam Manalal Barisa, who's an associate manager at a pharmaceuticals company, said the practice helped him recover from COVID-19 last year. He says, we see even doctors come here. Their belief is that this therapy improves their immunity and they can go and tend to patients with no fear. Oh my goodness, Jesse. You know what? I guess I'm gonna. Oh, some stuff I have something to say about it, and then other things this one I just don't know how to put it into words, Jesse. What is there something that maybe we should pick up from this type of story of what to do or what not to do, or maybe I just don't know.
You know what? I respect their culture. I'll let them do it, and then I'll watch and see if it works or not before I jump into the cow pie.
But what if one of these were your friends? Wouldn't you feel like like wouldn't you feel like that person that would say, why don't we just not do this? Why don't we just feel a little bit better about ourselves and do some research and I don't know, talk to people that might do a clinical trial on this and see if it's really a thing and then and then we could figure it out later. How about that? Let's go get some beer or something, right?
Oh my God, you showed the picture.
I had to, man. People don't believe us. People are thinking we're making this stuff up. I'm sorry. You told me. You said please let that be just mud. It's not, Jesse.
I wanted it to be mud. I really did.
Rolling around in the mire, man. That is disgusting.
I think it's more along faith rather than the poop, right?
Faith in what? What kind of God would say, you know what, go rub yourself in cow dung? Maybe for heat. Now there is a okay, for those Christians out there judging like myself, there is one where they used cow dung for heat as fuel for fire. I don't remember who was the individual's like, please no. Please no. It's in the Bible. Seriously. It's one of those moments where like God's like, use it. And he's like, what's wrong with you? So, but I think it was to generate heat for a fire. That's one thing. To put it on you and then drape it on you, I'm sorry, but I just don't know what kind of God would do that. I think they were laughing. I guarantee that it's a God laughing. Not all gods are exactly worth, going in. Oh, I'm looking at the video. I just can't. Okay, so my point is this. Let's see. We got our friends in social media. Please bring some reality to this, people. Let's see. Evelyn Rivera tuning in. Thank you. Rosalie says, good morning, beautiful people. Julie DeFeo says, good morning, all. Glad to see you're okay. Thank you. Let's see. Rosalie Huerta says, that's just going to bring on more disease. Stephanie Reed says, hello. Happy editing and on-set working this glorious busy day ahead for today's awesome day. Algenia says, wake up, America. We will endure. It's a beautiful morning. You, girl, got the day off. Let's see, and people doing shaking head, and there you go. So, all right, so that's one story. We have an update on the other story, Jesse. Do you want to bring that one up?
Ooh, the tiger story?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently it gets weirder. Not really weirder, but it tends to make a little bit more sense. So, a Texas man free on bond from a murder charge was returned to custody Monday after neighbors found a pet tiger wandering around a Houston neighborhood. Houston police tweeted Monday night that Victor Hugo Cuevas was back in custody, charged with felony evading arrest. Okay, so this guy's willing to bring a lion and has murder charges. Yeah, I don't think he's a good dude. So, apparently during the encounter, the deputy can be heard yelling at Cuevas to get the animal back inside. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, I will say this. At least that tiger didn't look emancipated. I'll go with that.
True. He looked healthy. So
yeah,
I'm proud of that. At least for that.
Yeah. So who knew? Of course. I guess he went and got his tiger back, and then was like, oh, I could totally be okay. But there you go. There's a lot of stuff going on around the world. There really is. Hello, Mupriya Roy, who says, good morning from India. Good morning, Mupriya. You know what? I am not going to judge all, but I do have friends from India, literally 2 doors down, a household of about, I want to say 8 to 12. Very kind family, all the way from great-grandma to all the way down to the little kids. They're always enjoying time out here. I can guarantee you right now they're not going to put themselves in cow dung or the other stuff. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think some people probably say okay. I have heard of certain other cultures that they worship the cow. That's one thing. I get that. But to put yourself in cow dung and urine, you can tell I'm backtracking, right, Jesse? Because I do not know what Mopriya from India is going to want to say to me right now.
Okay, what I'll have to say is this. While it might be extreme to us, you have to remember people here drink bleach and bleach and a bunch of other stuff trying to get rid of COVID-19. So while this may seem extreme, at least they're not drinking deadly chemicals. So
You know what? That's a good way to say it. We don't all do that just because some do, right? Yeah, tide pool challenges. We're not teaching our kids to do that. No, no, no. And then there's this one. Okay, so obviously COVID-19 is a thing. And recently, which again, some might feel yay about this, some might feel not so yay. A COVID-19 vaccine clinic opening at, and I know you would probably sign up for this, Jesse, just for the fun of it. At Dracula's Castle in Transylvania, Romanian doctors are offering a jab in the arm rather than a stake through the heart. A COVID-19 vaccination center has been set up on the periphery of Romania's Bran Castle, which is supported or purported to be the inspiration behind Dracula's home in Bram Stoker's 19th century Gothic novel Dracula. Every weekend through May, vaccination marathons will be held just outside the storied 14th century hilltop castle, where no appointment is needed in an attempt to encourage people to protect themselves against COVID-19. I guarantee this is how vampires start, Jesse. I'm telling you right now, go ahead, Jesse. What are you going to say?
I was gonna say, yeah. So if some COVID-19 patients start disappearing after their shots,
yeah, well, that's going to be the thing. It's going to be, oh no, it was COVID-19, not us. And then now you got new Dracula friends, right?
Right. You know, for all we like, this is exactly from the movie Blade 2, where vampires have these blood donation places. They just suck you dry. I've seen this.
You remember that, huh? That was Blade 2, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, God.
He looked at Dracula's trying to get you.
Get inside your head. Yeah, let's see. Every weekend, this is going to happen. Alexander Priscu, who's the marketing manager at Bran Castle, yeah, says, we wanted to show people a different way to get the vaccine needle. You see how he says needle? The needle? Who says that? A vampire. Those brave enough to get a Pfizer vaccine shot. What? It's true. It's what they say. It's how they talk. Receive a vaccination diploma. This is what vampires do, dang it. Okay, which is aptly illustrated with a fanged medical worker brandishing a syringe. You see? Briscoe noted, besides the diploma, people benefit with free entry. Yeah, of course, that's how you bring them in. To the castle's torture rooms. They have torture rooms in there, Jesse, which have 52 medieval torture instruments. Since the Lighthearted campaign was launched Lighthearted, get it? Probably not going to have a heart at the end of that.
Hey, you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. So they lured me in. So
you see, that's how easy it happens. Nearly 400 people were vaccinated. Priscu said he was. Oh man, I'm telling you, he has received scores of requests from foreigners wishing to get vaccinated in the spooky setting. Bad news for them: only residents of Romania can officially receive it. Oh, you see, it's all about the Romania. Yeah, but this is not a tourist thing. This is called "Come back to the castle so we can get you back." Yeah. The campaign runs alongside a series of government initiatives as it pushes to speed up the inoculation campaign for the European Union nation of more than 19 million people. The government is hoping to vaccinate 5 million people by June 1st to herald in a return to normality. On Saturday, all vaccination centers in the country became appointment-free after 2 p.m. and round-the-clock vaccination marathon events have been launched in several cities throughout Romania. Since the pandemic started, Romania has recorded more than 1 million COVID-19 infections and 29,034 people have died. So, you know what? Look, those in India, we got our own problems with Romania when it comes to Dracula. So, there you go. People are, just know. I'm telling you, somebody's going to start, whisking them away. They're going to suddenly say, oh, we died from COVID-19. Not true! I can promise you immortality with this shot. Okay, we're going to take a quick break here on the morning show. We'll be right back. Seriously, what's going on in the world, people?
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Who is the Atua Man? Can you imagine exploring spiritual consciousness through an exotic action-adventure story? The Atua Man is masterfully illuminated in this self-discovery novel by John Stevenson. Dive into the page-turning epic hero's journey, weaving together high action with spiritual revelation. Join the Atua Man and his colorful cohorts as they travel through the majestic Hawaii, the hidden mysteries of Polynesia, and the intrigue, starting with the mysterious healing that breeds chaos in London. This journey guides us through the trials of living in the material world, arriving into enlightened consciousness, perhaps glimpse into the fabric of creation. How is the Atua Man affected by the global healing ministry surrounding him? How does he navigate the complexities of love, forgiveness, life and death, wealth and power? Find out in John Stevenson's TheAtuaMan.com, Apple Books, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
For generations, alligators have weathered nature, biological threats, and predators. How do they do this? The answer is in their uncanny DNA. Alligators have one of the strongest immune systems in the animal kingdom. Their fat cells contain the essential oils needed to fight off deadly infection and rejuvenate skin. How can you benefit from the alligator's amazing rejuvenating powers? Cayman oil. Cayman oil is the revitalizing and healing power of the alligator in a bottle. Cayman oil is carefully purified and refined with an added hint of vitamin E and lavender to better harness the alligator's ability to heal worn and damaged skin. Treat dry skin, infections, cuts, burns, scarring, eczema, rashes, muscle and joint pain, and more. Even athlete's foot. It's clinically proven to kill the flesh-eating bacteria MRSA. This really works. We guarantee it or your money back. Go to mycayman.com, mycaimon.com. That's mycayman.com.
Don't let insurance companies make decisions for you. Go to Pass Auto Center in Banning, your one-stop repair facility with full collision repair, auto maintenance, service, and an authorized smog center. You'll also find a full-service used car lot to fit every budget with the right vehicle for you. Trade-ins are accepted and they pay cash for your car. Pass Auto Center at 2609 West Ramsey in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway between Sunset and 22nd. Call 951-849-7878.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Jesse Sanchez is kicking it up over there. And Jesse, you got a story about a particular... I want to say a monstrous, beautiful design of creation, but let viewer beware.
Yeah, this was a cool story. I saw it a couple days ago. I wanted to talk about it, but I keep forgetting about it. So, a rare spotted deep sea creature was spotted near Crystal Cove, California. And to be honest, I've never actually seen one washed up ashore. So I've only seen them in film and TV and cartoons and stuff. So what washed ashore was an anglerfish, and this thing is massive. So I had asked Aaron a question here. I was like, what do you think it is, a boy or a girl?
And I have to admit, I have no idea how to do that. So I said, I don't know. You tell me. So apparently, as I was reading the article, I actually learned something, because apparently the fish that was discovered is actually a female, because only female anglerfishes possess a long stalk on their head with a bioluminescent tip. So apparently females are known to grow up to 24 inches long, while the male usually only grows about to be an inch long. So that blew my mind right away. I was like, wait, what? That blew your mind, but then it blew your manhood. What was the next part of the story about? Which is funny, because you look at these fish, and I know you've seen them like in movies. I remember, I think in Finding Nemo, right? You assume it's a guy chasing little Nemo, right? when he goes there, and then the little light, ooh, I think, or was it Dory? Ooh, look at the light, right? Yeah, like, ah, and then all of a sudden the big teeth go out, ah, right? They run. But okay, but evidently this is good for everybody to know. That's not a male; it's a female. And why do males only grow an inch, Jesse?
Okay, so the male's purpose, their only purpose, is to help the female reproduce.
Of course.
So, yeah, the man is he does nothing. He's useless. He's just there for reproduction.
Yeah.
So the male latches onto the female with their teeth and becomes sexual parasites.
Yeah.
So eventually coalescing with the female until nothing is left from them except for their testes for reproduction.
So they waste away. They're like, I love you, I'll go with you wherever. And then they probably never eat. And then they waste away. While at the same time, she's like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right? I mean, I learned something from that article, but I was just like, I never would have thought. So it's quite interesting, especially these deep sea creatures that a lot of us know nothing about.
Yeah. Makes you kind of appreciate, thank God there's not certain predator ladies there by your side, right? Like you're the one latched on to them. Elgenie Kirsten in social media says, I've never heard of this fish. Now I'm going to do my research. But
yeah, there's a lot of interesting.
Some ladies like to be bit. Now I know why.
But you know what? It's probably not the weirdest thing in the animal kingdom. I'm pretty sure there is a lot more extreme stuff.
Yeah. All right. There are many more things. I just feel bad for the anglerfish, knowing that the anglerfish is usually a very deep sea creature, right? Like found at the deep dark bottom. So I'm sure there's questions about that. But evidently, it's good. It's a good thing to talk about, to kind of be like, hey, have you ever seen this? So evidently a lot of people haven't, though, and there you go. Stimulus checks and rent relief. Yes, more Californians will soon be eligible for a one-time $600 stimulus check. That's according to Governor Gavin Newsom, who announced this yesterday. State leaders announced a $100 billion economic recovery relief plan will provide one-time stimulus checks, rent, and utility relief for more Californians. Part of the California Comeback Plan is expanding the state's Golden State Stimulus Relief Package to include families who earn up to $75,000. The governor said the state would spend $12 billion to send out the $600 payments, which 2 out of every 3 Californians would be eligible to receive. The $100 billion California Comeback Plan would be funded by using California's $75.7 billion operating budget surplus, and the remaining $26 billion will come from the federal government. The plan to use the budget surplus would need to be approved by the state legislature. The state had predicted a $54.3 billion shortfall last year. The state will also use billions of dollars to cover back rent accumulated since last April for Californians in need. Newsom said the economic relief package would double the state's rental assistance, allocating $5.2 billion to take care of missed rent payments. The plan will cover $2 billion in relief to help people pay off past due utility bills, including water and gas. Newsom said $1 billion of that allotment is expected to set aside to address states' water crises. The governor said more of the state's comeback plan would be revealed throughout the week, including funding for schools to bring all students back by next fall. Newsom said, quote, everybody should be back in the fall and in-person instruction safely. In fact, our budget will reflect even more support than the previous support that has been provided for health and safety. I think they're kind of throwing a little bit of, how can I say, good wishes for this, which I can understand. I mean, you don't want to be like, we're going to be in this through the thick and thin of it, but we're definitely not over this, and I feel like some are acting as though we are over it when we're really not. Other countries are doing this, so I'm just not going to keep saying it because I don't want to be that voice in the room, but I'm going to say we're not over it. In fact, gas prices, have you seen them steadily increasing? Well, there's more of a reason for that to happen. Yep, you're welcome. How painful does that feel, Jesse?
As long as it doesn't hit the $5 mark like it did one time. I think it was like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it, but anything over, well, I'm seeing in some places over $4. So it's getting up there over here in California. So
yeah, it is. According to this, according to a cyber attack, we're going to talk about that next here on the show. And most likely now gas prices are high. So there you go. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Top Line Industrial Supply, your destination for industrial tools and supplies. We make hoses while you wait, hydraulic, air, water, and custom brake lines. Take advantage of our large selection of fasteners from grade 5 to grade F911 and a full line of stainless steel bolts. Our no-cost outside shop service keeps you stocked at no extra charge. Come by one of our 2 convenient locations in Beaumont and Temecula and visit top-lineindustrial.com. At Top Line Industrial, we don't just sell products, we sell solutions.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
When you want the best performance for your vehicle, think only of Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, right off the I-10 and 60 freeways. Check out Scott's complete list of performance products on their website at hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers can recommend ways for your car or truck to get better gas mileage and cut down on emissions. Need your car or truck to pass smog only? Go to Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. Find out all of your questions on vehicle performance by logging on to hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. hdrinfo.com.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product.
Are you feeling
we
the
make.
pinch at the pump?
From farm
Why
to
we
shelf,
could see
we
gas
travel
prices
the
go
world
even
to source
higher.
the purest, most
live report
efficacious,
coming up.
and
You're
clinically
watching
studied
Eyewitness News at
ingredients
11:30. We're
to
live on
create
ABC
science-backed
7, Hulu
supplements
Live, and
that
wherever
support
you
beauty,
stream.
emotional, digestive, and physical
gas
well-being.
prices couldn't get any more expensive.
All
There are now
U-Theory
concerns they
products are
could
manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all.
Are you feeling the pinch at the pump?
Try
Why we
U-Theory
could see
Immune
gas
Plus Daily
prices go
Wellness.
even.
100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We want to hear the average price in your neck of the woods. What is the cost of gas? Let's see. According to our one social media comment from Rosalie Worth of Madrigal, says $3.47 in Fresno. Not too bad yet, which actually isn't that bad compared to the average in LA is $4.15, just a regular gallon of gas. But according to this, there are now concerns that it could rise even higher as a major pipeline on the East Coast remains shut down due to a cyber attack. Gas prices across the Southland have been rising during the pandemic restrictions, which have been easing and more people out are on the road. A cyber attack, though, involving a major East Coast pipeline could make prices go higher. The Colonial Pipeline, which supplies 45% of all the fuel consumed on the East Coast, was the target of a ransomware attack on Saturday. The pipeline hopes to resume some operations by the end of the week after the major cyber attack. It's a 5,500-mile network that carries gas, diesel, and jet fuel from Texas to New Jersey. The cyber extortion attempt that has forced the shutdown was carried out by a criminal gang known as DarkSide that cultivates a Robin Hood image of stealing from corporations and giving a cut to charity. A person close to the investigation said Sunday, "What does all that mean for Southern California drivers? Potentially higher prices at the pump, especially if the shutdown lasts more than just a few days. The effects will be more dramatic for East Coasters." Doug Shoup with Auto Club of Southern California said, quote, "It will be more regional, so really impacting drivers in the Southeast mostly and on the East Coast. But of course, whenever there is a major shutdown of a system somewhere in the country, we could feel some of the impact here in California. Gas prices have already been rising in gas stations. They had to switch to the summer blend, which is required in California back on April 1st. That tacked on 15 to 20 cents onto every gallon of gas. In addition, demand has driven prices up as well. Southern California drivers are paying about $1.31 per gallon more than they were a year ago. For the average car, that adds up to roughly $18 more per fill-up. And so there you go. So now, of course, people are thinking, well, wait a minute. Is there more economically less expensive options? And there are. There are good hybrid vehicles that I recommend. I know I've tried a few because the prices are just going up and up and up and up and up. Never down, down, down. Right, Jesse?
I wish it goes down, down, down. All I do is see it go up, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, up, up. So, yeah, hopefully it'll stabilize. I'm glad I'm not on the East Coast because I'm pretty sure they'll be hit harder.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but we're on this little island of Nowhereville, so even if it's higher there, I can see it happening here. So be prepared, and there you go. Good old fun at the pump. Which, look, if you're, I mean, I see when I do drive around on the weekend, I do see less cars out. So there's that. So, save some money if you can, but do stuff inside. If you do anything, do things virtually. Enjoy family time, maybe a virtual goggle system or not. Just enjoy being at home. That's what I could say. In other news, though, Jesse, I will say I'm thinking about signing up for this. Eachnight.com. They're hiring a team of 5. Get it, 5 nappers. Do you want to be a professional napper? This is what they're saying. We'll pay you $1,500 to nap. We wanted to test a few theories behind the pros and cons of napping to provide our community with some valuable insight. We know in general different length naps have different benefits. We're keen to put this to the test. We need your help. We're hiring for a team of 5 people to become nap reviewers and get paid to nap. The team of nap reviewers will need to be prepared to start work right away. I could sign up for this. I'm ready to work.
I take a nap every day, so you know what? I was born for this.
As well as being committed to napping every day for 30 days. Oh, I could commit to that. Let's see, hold on. I'm looking at the other instructions. Applicants must be able to sleep alone. Done. Been doing that forever. During the testing period to ensure that the naps are undisturbed. I get it. No fun time. All applicants must have strong English writing skills. In order to accurately carry out the reviews of their naps, I gotta review my own nap. Oh, hold on. At least I'm getting paid. Okay. And follow any relevant instructions. I don't want to be that guy. Man, I can't believe I have this dumb job. I got to nap all day and then write about it. But you get paid for it? Yeah, it's not everything it's cracked up to be. Applicants from all countries are welcome, but must be over age 18. Applicants close on May 31st, 2021, so there's still time to apply. Over the course of 30 days, our dedicated nappers will be required to take part in a variety of experiments, testing out theories such as the best nap duration for feeling refreshed, the effects of napping on overall levels of fatigue, and the effects of napping on memory, motivation, and productivity. Individuals will be required to take part in a video call before and after each experiment to ensure they understand their tasks fully and to complete a verbal questionnaire detailing their experiences and results. In return for their participation, each nap reviewer will receive a payment of $1,500 at the end of the testing period. If you believe you're the right person for the job, fill out the below application form. So you go to eachnight.com /sleep studies /get paid to nap. Okay, so there's the situation there. On the headline, it says all kinds of things. 5 reasons coffee can make you sleepy. How many calories do you burn sleeping? What's the best nap length? Mattress sizes and dimensions. So I get it. They give you all kinds of stuff. Mattress. Ooh. Wait a minute. Do they give you a good mattress to sleep on along with memory foam pillows they have? How long can you go without sleep? How to fix your sleep schedule? Oh, they got all kinds of stuff here. So there you go. Mattress sizes, mattress reviews. I get it. Okay, all right. It's you know what? Sign me up for this. Give me a good place to sleep. Give me a good thing to. Would you guys sign up on? Tell me truthfully. Would you sign up for this? Let's see. Algenia says, send me the link on my day off. I will make a royal canopy bed for this one. I would have fun with this one. Count me in on day off like today. You know, $1,500 for the month for napping. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to balk at it. Okay, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more right after these messages. You going to sign up for that, Jesse?
I already did.
Of course you did. Oh, no wonder you're so concentrated. Darn it, you beat me to it. All right, whatever. You know what? All right, I'll be back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
Hello, listeners. Christopher here from The Christopher Show. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about CBD. Now, CBD is not approved by the FDA as of yet. Myself, as well as millions of other people across the USA, have used it with help for pain, anxiety, sleep, and other conditions. Now, you know, all CBD products are not equal. It really matters on where you get the CBD from. Now, I suggest you get it from a qualified pharmacist, and I happen to know of one. It's at Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California. They only carry pharmaceutical-grade CBD products of the highest quality. So if you want the best, you go to Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions. Their staff is there to help you with all your CBD, pharmacy, and mobility needs. They're located at 1680 East 6th Street in Beaumont, California. Give them a call, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy, Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California, 951-845-8252.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Join Daryl McCanns and Yvette Walker each Tuesday at 4 p.m. on ABC News Radio, KMET, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show highlights successful businesses and individuals behind them. Daryl and Yvette interview the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. on KMET AM, FM, and Internet KMET TV.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Glad to have each and every one of you on social media and then some. Let's see. Rosalie Huerta Madrigal says, yes, please, but my brain never turns off. I may get fired for not sleeping. So there you go, eachnight.com. You can apply there. Jesse did, so if Jesse goes missing after this nap study, I'm telling you, and then they kidnapped him in his sleep, but whatever, well, he'll be fine as long as it's not the Dracula castle, right, Jesse?
Right. Now that I'm thinking about the sleep study, are they gonna put like those giant sensors on my head and stuff?
I kind of hope they do now. How dare you apply for that when you have a great job here? But whatever.
Hey, I can do both. I take a nap every day.
There you go. Let's see. Lots of questions on this headline. Fans are going wild as Ben Affleck praises ex-wife Jennifer Garner in Mother's Day tribute. Co-parenting at its best. Of course, there's some people, talking Jennifer Lopez being an ex of Ben Affleck. The 48-year-old actor and director is rumored to have been paying visits to his former fiancée following her broken engagement to Alex Rodriguez. Yikes. But it's ex-wife Jennifer Garner who was the subject of his Mother's Day shout-out. On Sunday, Affleck took to Instagram to heap praise on Garner, 49, with whom he shares 3 children, 15-year-old Violet, 12-year-old Serafina, and 9-year-old Samuel. The Oscar winner wrote alongside a series of old family photos taking care to blur out the children's faces, said, "So happy to share these kids with you. Luckiest parents in the world. Thanks for all the good you do." And you know what I say about that? Good job. That's the type of parenting. He's a present parent. And you know what I say? Even better. Among the photos he shared is a shot of the family dressed for Halloween and Wizard of Oz inspired costumes. Garner wearing a pink gown as Glinda the Good, which holds baby Cowardly Lion Samuel, while Violet portrays Dorothy. Serafina wears a scarecrow costume, and Affleck steps in as the Tin Man. He included a video clip of the Gardener whispering, "Don't tell anyone, but I think I'll be home for bedtime." One commenter called the post co-parenting at its best. One said, "This is really sweet and a great example of co-parenting. Good for you both. Guys, if you get back together, world peace will follow." You know what? I'm not going to lie here. I think I've said this in the past. Along with his drinking issues and other things, I feel, and I've always felt, these two really, 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 if he could just get it together and they could just move on with this, I really do kind of want them to be together, But he's really got to stick to it.
Yeah, he's Ben Affleck. There's nothing to say. He's Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
I really wish he would stop the drinking, but everyone has their demons.
Yeah, at least for the kids, man. They were wed in 2005, announced the separation in 2015. The divorce was finalized in the fall of 2018. Despite their split, though, they've spoken warmly about one another in interviews. He had called their divorce the biggest regret of his life. I remember when he said that. When you call something that your biggest regret, it will stay your regret forever and a day. Let's see. She told the magazine at the time, "When our kids get married, we'll dance. I know that now. We'll boogaloo and have a great time. I don't worry about that anymore." Affleck's not the only ex showing his former spouse love. On Mother's Day, Jay Cutler recognized ex Kristen Cavallari, with whom he shares 3 kids, while Ryan Dorsey honored the late Naya Rivera, mother to their son, Josie. So, you know what? Look, at the end of the day, when you appreciate your family and, of course, the little ones, that's the type of parenting that makes sense. I will say this, though. Guaranteed, if she were dating and or he was dating, I don't know how that would be or how that would turn out. That's the co-parenting of. It's easy when they're both single-ish. You know what I mean? It's easy for that, but when one starts moving forward, then all of a sudden it gets a little crazy. So I don't know how I see that one, but there you go. So lots of other questions, and do you have any other stories? I'm looking at one story. I'm a little confused on this.
Oh, really? Confused how?
Well, I don't mind looking at Will Smith every now and then, because he's a pretty funny guy. But
okay.
But there's some things I just don't want to see right now, and I think this is one of them. I could be wrong, but I just.
What do you do?
Well, I mean, I guess this is a headline. I don't, for his own benefit, this is what it's like when you're on Coronavirusville family time, which is called, sometimes you're focusing on, family, and you just kind of let yourself go, right?
Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Will Smith, though, is receiving praise after posting a photo of his bare-chested... Oh, he posted this. Got it. Bare-chested body on Instagram while admitting to being in the worst shape of his life. But after revealing his motivation behind the seemingly body-positive post with an announcement he's embarking upon a weight loss journey to be documented on YouTube, it's a wonder he's being celebrated for representing us with the dad's bods as dapper and evidently undesired state. The 52-year-old, he's 52, man. Let him slide there. 52-year-old actually said, "This is the body that carried me through an entire pandemic and countless days grazing through the pantry. I love this body, but I want to feel better. No more midnight muffins. This is it. I'm going to get in the best shape of my life," he said. And he posted on Tuesday on his Instagram there. He's got 7 million plus likes on that photo. You can follow him at Will Smith. I'm telling you, Jesse, this is, you know what? Go, Will Smith. That's what I got to say. You go, Bud, and beyond. You can check out. Let's see. I'm gonna go check out his Instagram here. Here it is. Check it out. I'll show you guys. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry, wrong one. Let me get this for you guys. Okay, so here's his Instagram, Will Smith, right? And you can see, of course, his family, the mom. Aww, but he's working out, man. He is working out. So there you go. Looks like he's working on it. And but it's received 30 million likes since then. Okay, it's taking a while to download, but there you go. So there it is. Jesse, what do you think?
I think he's brave to do what he does, because you know what? I'm not used to seeing Will Smith like this, so seeing him just like everybody else,
yeah,
I like it. So good for him. And you know what? You always don't have to be cut and chiseled and stuff like that. Well, you are if you're a movie star.
You have to. Yeah, you have to for the movie experience, right? So there you go. According to this, let's see. According to Virgi Tovar, host of the Rebel Eaters Club podcast, Smith ultimately provided false hope for people who believed just for a moment it was acceptable to have a fuller figure. Tovar said to One Magazine, "It felt really positive to see different kinds of men's bodies, especially with celebrities. But when you have the weight loss message gene coming right on top of it, it nullifies it. It doesn't really do any good. It just reconfirms the idea that this is the wrong kind of body. This is the body that we're all striving to have." You know what, Virgie? Shut up. If he wants to, feel good about it, then that's about it. That's probably his way of saying, "Look, this is my body. I just want to feel better with it." Because, sometimes you do feel a little bit sluggish and a little bit out of it. The idea that Smith's slimmer figure is inherently better than his current state was made evident by his acknowledgement his body is in its worst shape. This was later affirmed with a slideshow of other celebrity men joining the Big Willie Challenge and encouraged. I got no. You know what? I'm not doing the Big Willie Challenge. I've got so much no on that.
I'll pass on that one.
Yeah. But I get where you're going with that. Encouraged to share their own after pics in 12 weeks. Unlike women who have shared authentic posts of their fuller figures, these men were reminded that they're desirable in any state, with mentions of their hot dad bods or their zaddy frame instead of being shamed. Because we do get shamed, right, Jesse? We do.
You know what? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Big men, bigger men. We all get shamed no matter what. So it's like when you go into a store, you see all these magazines. It's like, I don't want to see all these people that are ripped and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Mark Wahlberg actually went in on this too. Let's see. Even after Mark Wahlberg illustrated his concept, we posted a side-by-side photo of himself after gaining 20 pounds in just 3 weeks. Or is it, wow. Okay. So Mark Wahlberg you could follow as well. Which, you know what? I'll go with this. Because. Okay, now I got to follow Mark Wahlberg. Okay, so you know what? Mark Wahlberg got in on this. This is a guy show, all right? This is how we feel, all right? This is how we're rolling during coronavirus. Dang it, just let us. So Mark Wahlberg always, actually went ahead and showed his dad bod. So there you go.
What?
I know, right? You're like, who, what, where, when? You know what? This is what coronavirus does to us, people. So ladies, give us a little bit of slack. I'm trying. I really am. So there you go. So he's encouraging all kinds of people, and look, he's getting back into the gym. He knows what it's like, right? Just,
Hey, okay, yeah.
But he just Oh, there you go. That's called normalcy, man. Just nope.
He literally made his six-pack disappear into a keg. I don't know how he did that, but it was magic.
I want to have that ability, man, because I was like, dang, and then like,
six-pack keg, six-pack keg.
So look, ladies, we got it going on until we just don't got it going on. Don't hate, you know what? And there you go. But yeah, it's just so there you go. He's looking a little sluggish lately, but you know what? at least he knows how to get back into shape. And I think that's the biggest thing. If you feel like you can, then there you go. Dr. Oz assures the actor, you look just as good as on the left as you do on the right, according to that Beast one. Yeah, no, that's called, trust me. I know what I look like. I don't really need you to remind me. Let's see. According to this, Wahlberg revealed the context behind the photos and the transformation, explaining, that he put on the weight for a movie role. Okay, all right. The temporary nature of the men's bigger bodies provides more reason for their acceptance. Let's see. So there you go. Yeah, I'm putting on my weight for COVID body, okay? The movie. So there you go. And you know what? It just is what it is. So go follow these people. They're having fun. At least they show themselves as they are. And you know what? No judgment, okay? There you go. And if you have some judgment, well, oh well. Have fun with that judgment. Let's see. On the flip side of that, Eva Longoria is rocking a red bikini in a sexy tribute to Desperate Housewives. Good job, Eva. So she's. Let's go follow Eva. Eva's. She's married, right? Yeah, I'm gonna shut my mouth. But there you go. So go follow Eva, and you can see her with her little one. Oh, so cute! Look at this. Aww. And this is the one everybody's talking about. So there you go. Boom. Which is good. I mean, she's working on it. I know. Because, she's working on it. Because, good job, Eva. That is not easy once you have at least the guys don't have like that. We don't have, babies in our bellies that we have to, do. So there you go. But Eva always rocking it classic style. So good job, Eva. Go follow her. She's doing great stuff over there as well, and so keep following Eva, and congratulations, Eva. So there you go. However you cut it, slice it, or dice it, remember to do so effectively. Let's see what our social media comments are saying. Gina says, just keep toned a little on both male or female. Just keep healthy. I like that. Let's see, and there you go. So do that, and we'll be better for having done it. But I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. You can follow all of our great content on social media and on our device. KMET 1490 AM is where it's at. Alexa, don't forget about Alexa. We're also on our SoundCloud edition. Jesse, any last words before we let our friends go?
Have a great day. And if you have time on Netflix, check out a new series called Jupiter's Legacy. Give it a watch.
Oh, good idea. Okay, so Jupiter's Legacy, I'll check that out. And you check out all the great content here at KMET 1490 AM. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.